in an awfully tough spot as there are two on here with nobody out. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. Shot foul at the plate, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. That's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Number 11 steps in now.
Number 11.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead. No ball,
and he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. Can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Colton Wong will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You got two men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Tommy Pham comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. Greg Garcia will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Piscotty going back on it. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Liam Hendricks will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Matt Carpenter will be the first one to face him here as he'll somehow try to stop the bleeding after the grand slam knocked the previous guy out of the mix.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way you want to exit a game on the mound. I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and that average, it'll climb a few more points.
Marcell Ozuna stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Greg Garcia will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. O'Neill is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Field, number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Marcus Semien will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Shortstop.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. On the ground to the right side. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Drilled to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or two, he could really make this interesting.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Cecil.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We've played 8 full. Daniel Calhoun will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Leading off the inning, Matt Chapman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Luke Gregerson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, right
Stephen
fielder.
Piscotty is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Lucroy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Center fielder, number 3.
Boog Powell will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. 2 out with a man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew. That's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag, and that's all it's got to do. He's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Matthew Joyce will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
0-1.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
One and one, here it comes.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ballgame.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ballgame, all you need is base runners.
Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, it's just 2 games, but it sure sounds a whole lot better to say that they swept the series, and they'll make it back-to-back victories here in this quick 2-game set.
And the Cardinals' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Dexter Fowler. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the